Lurks gave it a go in the second half. Could have actually got something, but I guess the damage was done in the first half.
I think it's fair to say, Jay, 3-1 down away from home. Too many spaces throughout all our units, and to be fair, they exploited them really well. Lads, to be fair, in the second half gave it a real good go. 5-3 is an end score, and we score 3 goals away from home. You'd expect to win any game scoring 3 goals. So a lot of lessons learned. Hopefully build on the success of the second half and take it into next game of the week on Saturday.
Looking at that first half, obviously some really poor goals given away, losing it in midfield for the first one. But I guess the third one was probably the worst, coming from our corner kick routine, which has gone badly wrong, and then they've broken scored.
As a playing unit, we need to take responsibility for that. It's nothing to do with how we're set up from a management perspective. It's a set piece that we like to use and exploit. However, if it's not right and we haven't got the players in position to set it up and run that, then we need to be so much more intelligent in those situations and use another set piece. So yeah, really disappointing to concede that one. Especially, I don't know if we'd got the goal back at that point. Scott, getting a foot back in the game and then just giving away a really cheap and easy goal. We need to do much better as a unit.
Yeah, I think the thing is, going 3-0 down like we did in that first half, it was quite an even game. No sides were really on top, and all of a sudden you're 3-0 down.
Yeah, and it's felt a bit of the story of the season, to be honest, Jay, at times. Gaps were too big. It feels a big old surface, so I'm not sure the dimensions of it, but we need to be much more compact, stop them playing through us. I mean, they're not. You only need to look at their form at home. I don't think they've been beaten at home. I think they've won probably 95% of the games and only drawn a couple. So they know how to use the surface, they know how to use the space, and yeah, as even as it was, it's probably a reflection of where we were in the game at that time.
Yeah, as you mentioned, it was much better reaction at the start of the second half. I guess not getting the penalty decision with handball and then going straight at the other end and scoring. Just give us your view on that.
You don't want to use it as an excuse, because whereas the officials are there for both sides, so I want to be very careful with what I say, but it's definitely not an excuse. But the standard and some of the decisions are unbelievable. I mean, for their third goal, the ball had gone out by a foot. We need to be better still in transition and just deal with it. You know what you're going to get from them. But I mean, the kid from the penalty, what should have been a penalty, he's stopped the ball with his hand running along the floor. It's right in front of the linesman. And then they've gone up the other end of the score. It takes the wind out of your sails. Got a foothold. What was that, 4-3, Jay?
Yeah.
Get the penalty back to 4-4, and could have gone either way from that point. Just gobsmacked, to be honest. But they're the same for both sides.
Yeah, usually you can tell by the reactions of the appeals, and the appeals were so strong. I think Luca and Tweedy were both the closest, and they were going absolutely mad, weren't it? You usually tell from in those situations.
I was stood in the bottom right-hand corner, but I had a clear line of sight, and you could tell from where I was stood. And the linesman's 10 yards away, but still
they seem reluctant to get involved, the linesman today, in big decisions.
Interested. However, still need to deal with the transition from that and defend much better as a collective.
Luca was certainly the outlet today. He seemed to have the beat of the fullback pretty much every time. We just couldn't utilise that enough, could we?
He's hit a real vein of form at the moment, is Luca. He did really well at Horbury away on Tuesday night on a difficult surface, and gave their fullback a real tough test. And then, to be fair, he's done that again today, and it's how best we utilise him. He's got all the ability in the world for a young lad. He can go inside, he can go outside. He's strong. It's how we utilise him at his best. There's a lot of diagonal balls into him today, and the fullback at times get hold of him, but to be fair, he's giving him a real good run in. Just need to get the ball to him quicker at times, get him out so they're more isolated. I think they tried doubling up a little bit quicker in the second half. but he's hit some real form, and hopefully that continues and adds a couple of more goals to his game. And he's certainly some player now, but he'll be some prospects moving forwards too.
The crazy thing is, we could have got something from the game still. The amount of chances we created, I know we conceded 5, but we could have got. I mean, Lucas had 2 1-on-1s he's missed as well. On the flip side of it,
Mad. There's enough chances there to win any game of football. It comes in 2 aspects, though, doesn't it? We need to defend much better. Defend our 18-yard box much better. However, lads have scored 3 away from home. Have they had more chances? Yeah. Could we have scored a couple more? Yes. But they've done, within reason, they've done their job from my perspective. 3 goals away from home should win you any game of football.
Moving on to next Saturday, another tough away trip to Beverley. Obviously made a slow start, but they're absolutely flying now. I think they've beaten Thackeray 4-0 today. So
always a tough place to go. Played there under different clubs, and you know what you're going to get. Big, strong, physical. They move the ball quickly. They get it into the final third quick, and they've got goal threat. So it's a tough away trip for us. But hopefully we have a good week in training, work on some bits and bobs to get us in the best frame of mind and focus for Saturday.
Cheers, Lex.
Pleasure, mate.